I think we should talk about Liam Rosenior. Should he be sacked or not? I mean, the results recently might suggest, and the performances as well, more than anything, suggest that he should. But then we do find ourselves in a situation again where we sacked another manager, and it just feels like we're just going round and round in circles. Um, but I know a lot of the fan base was either not really with him in the first place, or if they was, has now turned against him, and there's a very few people are still behind him now, and then there is this very strong argument because of all the other problems at the club, particularly with the owners and the sort of transfers we're making, all the other problems, that if we sack him, especially as they will probably go for a similar type of manager, a lot, not a lot would change. But then there is also the fact as well that we can't keep persisting with a guy when it's not working, because we're becoming a bit of a laughing stock now with all the things he's doing, like the team talk around the ball and all just the weird things that he's putting so much focus onto, and the tactics all over the place, the team selections all over the place. He's got no real. I don't, like I said it before, I don't really understand how he's trying to play to start with. First sort of month or so under his he looks alright, look promising, but it's all just fallen apart in recent weeks. And if we don't put it this way, if we don't qualify for the Champions League, I don't see how he's in the job next season. And if the results don't improve quickly over the coming games, then I think there's a good chance that he might not even last until the end of the season. It's very hard to say with our owners. We don't really know what they're gonna do. I mean, if he is to go, there is other managers that have been talked about. These are just some of the ones that I've heard rumoured that could be an option. There's obviously Felipe Luis, was recently in a job in South America, and well, again, someone who used to play for Chelsea, and it's someone that a lot's been made of the potential he's got as a manager. But again, it's another risk. Rosinho's on a huge contract. They'll have to pay that out, and obviously we've saved a bit of money because he was already our manager. But see what he is at Strasbourg, and we had the option to bring him over, and we did. But again, it would just be so much more money gone to waste pretty much. And then there's someone else coming in that there'll be a lot of question marks about this. Obviously, says Fabregas doing a fantastic job at Como and knows the club as well. Definitely got the characteristics of a Chelsea manager, but will he be able to, and club legend as well, but will he be able to, because he's a young manager still though, it's a massive job for him. You've also got Xavi Alonso, I've heard mentioned as well, of Liverpool to sack out Arnold Slot though, which is a lot of talk about that potentially happening as well. So they'll probably go for him, which I think he definitely would take the Liverpool job. So they'll have to act quickly if they want to get any of these managers, and I'm not even sure any of them would be the right fit. I mean, Xavi Alonso, let's talk about him for a minute. So Xavi Alonso at Leverkusen was fantastic 2 seasons ago, won them the league. Almost 2 years he had there, he was absolutely brilliant. And the 2 years, no, 3 years almost he had there, absolutely brilliant. But then he went to Madrid, Real Madrid, couldn't do the business at all. And they might have sacked him too soon. He had a lot of trouble with players not really being playing for him and all this sort of stuff. But again, like, the job was too big for him. Yeah, that is the biggest. It doesn't get any bigger than Real Madrid. But then again, this is a job the Chelsea job is one that comes with so much pressure we've had no manager really has been able to deliver what's been expected recently. And I think there's someone else is Xavi as well. Xavi is a good shout. Xavi Hernandez, that is, he'd be a good option, I think. Done really well at Barcelona in the end. It's taken a while to get him going again, but when he did, he won the league, and he can manage the big players there as well. He could be a good fit for Chelsea, but again, I'm really unsure of the type of manager they'll go for, and part of me just thinks they'll go for another younger, up and coming manager, and within less than half a season, we'll find ourselves in the same sort of situation again, where a lot of the fan base are against him. So it's really difficult to know what they're going to do and what actually is the right thing to do. But I do know this: if Rosinho doesn't sort this out on the pitch quickly, and we see some dramatic signs of improvement, then he will have to go, because we can't carry on the way we've been playing. It's simple as that. And I mean, there's obviously Man United could be looking for a manager as well. That they could be in the market for a manager as well. I mean, it looks like they're going to finish the season really strongly. Whether that means they'll keep Carrick on or not, that'll be a big decision they're going to have to make. But whoever they go for could play a part as well, especially if they're in the Champions League and we're not, which is week by week. It's looking more like that could well be the case. And there's obviously Oliver Glasner is one of the managers that's been strongly linked with Man United, and I'm not sure whether he'll be the one that gets that job or not, but I think if they qualify for the Champions League, I think they probably will get him, which will probably rule him out. And I think it's pointless suggesting the big names, like we wouldn't get him anyway because he's an England job now, but someone like Thomas Tuchel, that we wouldn't go, that's the type of manager we would have gone for in the past, but these owners are not going to go for that type of manager. So, you know, a lot of people think that's what we need, but I just think it's pointless even suggesting it, really, because I just don't see them going for that type of manager. But anyway, it's a difficult situation we find ourselves in again with a manager, and well, whatever they do, they're going to have to sort it out quickly.